Hey YouTube, it's Cookies and I'm coming at you with another video. And I'm sorry I'm late again. But I had allergies this week. It's so bad. Like the pollen was everywhere and it was just killing my lungs. But thank God I got over it. But just in case whoever still has whoever really has a bad case of allergies, I believe the best thing to use is Alvert. I use Alvert. It's the Citrus Burst. It's really nice because Claritin doesn't really clear you up completely. It really doesn't. And Alvert, the best thing about it is the Citrus Burst. You don't swallow it like Claritin. Claritin wants you to swallow it, and so when you're swallowing it, it's in your belly, and then of course it's gonna go through your veins and stuff like that. Alvert, to me, it works better because it's on your tongue, and so it reaches the congested areas first instead of Claritin and Benadryl taking their time to come back up and just start to, to help you better of your sinuses and stuff like that. But I like Alvert. It cleared me up in 3 days, so that's why I'm feeling better and I'm here. And I want to do a video of Basketball Wives. And besides all that, just for everybody to know, I believe it's Girl Scout season, so please help the Girl Scouts. I love these two cookies. These are my favorite. Of course, Thin Mints, I think that's everybody's favorite. And Samoas. Yeah, Samoas. I love both of them. I'm not even a fan of coconut, but I love the caramel and the chocolate mixed together. It really tastes great. So just to let you guys know about that. And I really don't have allergies, but my allergies just affects me different. I just think it was the pollen that really got to me this week. But I'm better now. So let's go into this video. Let's get into it. So what happened on Basketball Wives? This is the third episode. It was boring to me. It wasn't that much there to talk about. Of course, it was a lot to go on, and I'm going to go in on that. Let's talk scene by scene. I don't really care about the Tammy and Evelyn scene because we all know, what's his name? Chad is cheating on Evelyn. Evelyn wants to know whose girls he's smashing. To me, it doesn't matter. Either way, he's smashing. You're obviously not doing nothing about it. You're obviously not putting your foot down and say, look, I'm going to marry to you. I'm a grown 30-plus-year-old woman. Why should I have to go through all this again that you're going to cheat and stuff like that? And Tammy's like, well, he's going to be around women anyway. Tammy, you need to be real with Evelyn. Stop saying, oh, he's going to be around women. It's not he's going to be around women. He's going to be smashing women. Just be real. Just be really clear to her because I think she gets it, but she doesn't care. And I think she needs that friend because Jennifer, she tried to tell her, like, are you really going to go down that road? But she took it in offense. And you saw how she did Jennifer. I think if she had somebody like Tammy to put her in her place and be like, look, you signed up for this. You signed up to just let you know that he's going to be still smashing other women. So you just need to stop being mad that he's trying to be with other girls. You're obviously not going to care because, hey. Other than that, what's the next scene? Evelyn meet up with Susie, Kenya and Keisha for the first time, but of course, Slow, Simple, and maybe Mental Susie. Did you see how Susie hugged Kenya like they're girlfriends? I'm like, that's so fake. Really? But Susie, she probably got short-term memory loss, so she don't remember the last time she called her demonic. That she looked demonic in that video. But Kenya felt happy that Evelyn gave her a critical review on the Sweet Dreams dance video that she did. And I'm like, do you really need somebody to be that type of critical? Like the happy-go-lucky critical? Because to me it sounds like you really want somebody to be a yes man. Like you want somebody to be like, yay, go Kenya, I appreciate you doing this video, stuff like that. It was a little bit like every other Sweet Dreams video, but you can try to, do a little better. I think Keisha basically explained it the first time when she called it mediocre. It's mediocre. And she's like, oh, it's not mediocre. You're wearing something that women wear to bed. Like, you're wearing an intimate, full garment. It was nowhere near sexy, especially with that bad weave. But that's what I believe Kenya is all about. Then it went into the scene where Kenya was like, thank you, other people. The guy with the red glasses that looked like one of Lil Wayne's mans. You guys seen him with the red glasses on. I'm like, who's that? He looks like the guy that works with Lil Wayne that owns a little bit, manages Cash Young Money, I believe that's it. I don't know his name though, but if anybody is a Lil Wayne stan, they know what I'm talking about. But other than him jocking that other guy's shades, she thanked him and another person, which is basically her management team, for helping out. And she didn't really thank Keisha at all because of the fact that Keisha basically put her out there. Not really put her out there, she just let her know straight up, look, I don't think this is going to be hot. Because the budget that you're trying to work with being $100 an hour for a high expensive New York club, she just kind of see the future that it's not going to be a really great video. And she took that in offense. Obviously, Royce, she doesn't really, she's just rolling her eyes and like, oh my gosh, here we go again. Royce, you kind of got these girls in the mix. Should you expect much? After that, they went to dinner. Not really they. I think it was Keisha, Royce, and Tammy went to eat out. And Tammy was like, I want my girls to get into dancing more because they're trying to be stars, like the OMG girls. But it's not really working for them because where are they now? And she think if they start to dance more, they'll probably get more notice and stuff like that. So she wants Royce to show her the ropes. And then she was like, she told Keisha, I don't need your opinion, but if you want to come and support, you can. Maybe the way how Tammy said that towards Keisha was off, maybe, but at the same time, it's like, who are you, Keisha? Royce and Tammy's been friends for a long time. You just met Tammy, so should you really be offended? She said something during that little confessional, and I was like, what is she talking about? So, whatever. Keisha looks like she really into her feelings for some reason. She gets offended real easily, and she needs to toughen up, because to be on this show, you need a backbone. Now they went to dinner. It was they as in Evelyn, Shawnee, Tammy, Kenya, and Keisha. They all went to dinner, sat down. It's the first time Shawnee's meeting the two new girls. And, of course, Shawnee's in the back and like, come on, girls, come on. You guys gotta have some type of beef because I ain't drag you on this show for no reason. So they did get into it with each other. Tammy and Evelyn sitting in the back like, don't you remember that used to be us? We used to say the same thing, except I actually slapped you in the face. But, you know, other than that, about that, I think that Kenya is real delusional when it comes to she not thinking that moment was bad. Like, she should have never said that. She's thinking like, well, you're going to put me on blast, let me put you on blast. She never put you on blast. She never put a jab. She never did that. She told you to it behind closed doors. You were just around, what's her name, Royce, where she told you like, I want to step down from working with you, but I'm still going to support you. She never said that in front of managers and in a professional setting. She never said that at all. So for you to come back and say it in a professional setting when they're about to start up and do the casting, the auditions for your video, that was very unprofessional of you. So that's basically what the whole conversation was about. And one more thing. Detroit, this goes out to you guys. Do you really say apple pie face? Or is it just Kenya? Because Kenya making y'all look real bad out there, Detroit. I would not be repping her at all. Because that bad weave plus that one word. Now, it's not one word. It's actually three. But apple pie face. Just put that all together. It just made me look at her like you look more delusional than I thought you looked. Like, and it's sad because now you're kind of putting it's like this in the worst people on the show to me. Susie's the worst, obviously, but now Kenya, you're just almost neck and neck when it comes to Susie. Like, you're acting real slow. And the last person I want you to be compared to is how Susie acts slow, because we all know Susie's mental. It's the last thing we want to see you being on the show looking mental and slow yourself. That's the last thing. I'm sorry, Mika already did it. She already looked more dumber than Susie on the show. That's why she got herself kicked off. Now you're trying to make yourself look more dumber than Susie, which is an impossible move to make, but you're really making that move possible. You're about to be kicked off the show. I'm just saying. I don't see her being in another season, especially if she keeps talking like this with this apple pie face and bringing up other stuff. What else are you going to say? S'mores face? Like, where did that come from? I've never heard that terminology before. Never. It's just so weird. But Detroit, if that's your language, then, you know, I'm just, okay, I'm going to stand back. But if it's not, y'all really need to check her. But it doesn't matter. She already been checked a lot on Twitter. What else happened besides that? Royce, she's doing a lot of good things since the show started. And I'm kind of happy for her that she's having a little bit more camera time to do a lot of positive things. Like, she been auditioned for a play and she got the role. And now she's doing a charity event. And I'm happy that she's doing positive things. It just shows that basketball tricks ain't really tricks. And, you know, they really got lives going on and stuff going on with them and whatever. And people might look at it as, oh, well, it's nothing, it's small and stuff. But, you know, it's a job. They're doing something. Not they, but Royce, she's doing something. So she's really... I like the way how she's doing things. She's just having the positive outlook on the show. What's it called? So she had the little gathering or whatever, the little ceremony, the little fundraiser or whatever. And she invites slow, simple, delusional, maybe mental Susie. And she was really acting like it was the fourth inning of a baseball game. Like, have you guys... She was like, woo! If I was Keisha and Kenya, I would have been moved. I really would have. The fact that the man was like, y'all need to keep it down over there, I would have been embarrassed. Who does that? Who does that now? I don't know where Susie's from, but I believe that whoever her family is really needs to be in her life right now. Like, I don't know what happened to her in her life. I really don't care to know. But at the same time, she needs a doctor to be around her at all times to give her some medicine. I think she needs not a good doctor and not a witch doctor. She just needs that doctor where she can call up anytime to take her medication, because she goes insane. First of all, I'm thinking this. People that, you know, have a disorder, a mental disorder, y'all allowed to drink? Last time I checked, y'all not supposed to drink. That makes you even more in the head, you know, kind of lost. So I'm just thinking, like, what is she doing drinking in the first place? If you know that she acts mental when she's sober, think of her when she's drunk. She'll be a hot mess. Anyway, what the other thing happened? Let's get into Tammy and Mika. That situation where not Mika. Why did I say Mika? Kenya. Kenya is turning into a Mika. I'm sorry. She was that similar because she's acting just as delusional as Mika is right now. So Kenya ask Tammy if she can hook her up with her team, which is Glam Magazine or whatever, and Tammy said yes. So she came in for a little meeting with them, and to me, no matter what meeting you're going for, you need to take it seriously, because these people are taking the time out of their careers to help you with something that you should have been known. I have to say this first of all. If you're 30 plus years old and you still don't have your music career going out for yourself, why do you don't know anything about the music industry? You should be Googling stuff. You should be networking. You should have already known a lot of people since you were young, since you were a young age, especially since you said you're married. Then the marriage kind of should have, you're married to a ball player, or were married. I don't know her life. I don't really care to know. So that should have gave you like a good foot in the door for you to get to go to the parties that music and celebrity music, the people in the music industry goes to and celebrities go to. So it kind of should have get you a foot in the door so you can kind of know exactly what's going on. You should have been friends with people who does these type of things a long time ago. So why are you now lost? Why are you now trying to get this stuff going on and getting a show on the road when it comes to your music video and stuff? You should have been did this, honestly. And I think that's why a lot of people don't take you seriously, because if you took this seriously, you should have been like knowing a lot of stuff about the music industry already, so nobody can't tell you nothing. Like, okay, I already know this. I got this jot down, this jot down. I know producers. I know all these things, like, or, just to get yourself, you should have got yourself accumulated within the music industry by now. Sorry. Getting off of her, so the interview started with, she came in with this peak coat. She claimed it's Italian. I don't care if the coat was from Milan. I don't care if it was right off the runway of Fashion Week. It looked a hot mess. And it's sometimes it's not about the clothing, it's how you wear it. And if you wear it with your hair all messed up and stuff, like you look like you just rushed out of bed, didn't shower, tried to catch a cab. The cab ran over water while speeding right past you, so the water just splashed up in your face. So you try to walk over some vents beside building. You know how the air vents are? When you walk over it kind of blows up, so she kind of blows it off to try and get herself together. And she just ended up looking like a hot mess. Like, she looked like a train wreck. She really did. I don't know why she mad at people going on her hair or how she looked. You're going to be on TV, look presentable, look the part. And a lot of people going on Tammy saying, Tammy, how dare you go on her like that when your hair used to look a hot mess as well. I mean, basketball-wise, wasn't as hot as it was before Tammy got on there. So when Tammy got on there, one, she was not even in the financial state as she is in now. That's why she's kind of well put together. Hello? But anyway, she went to the video, the interview for them to help her out with her image. A lot of people thought they were helping her out with when it comes to helping her out with her music. No, they try to help her dress up well and basically give her good advice on how to look like an actual singer. Which again, I think you should have been knew about this. And so she came with a hotel CD player. Who does that? Really? A hotel CD player? She doesn't have her laptop. She had a flash drive, and she thought they was going to give her a laptop to look to see and stuff like that. I'm like, think about it. You're up for a job interview. You should have all of these things there, so it could be, bam, there it is. So people can get to know you better and stuff like that. You also should dress presentable, not dress in some big high boots, big poofy skirt. Like, she looked a hot mess. I'm just tired of talking about Kenya at this point. I really am. You can't save her at this point. She's past delusional. She's past looking ratchet. She's so down. Hopefully she goes up because it was one time on the show that she actually her hair was put together, and that was the time when she was trying to go on Keisha, like, oh, you're trying to twist up my words, don't twist up my words. Like, you're going to do something about it. Anyway, the show ended off on a sad note. It ended up Tammy talking about her past, as if she got raped when she was younger. This goes out to anybody who has been in the same situation as Tammy. But first, I have to say, like, people always judge Tammy, like, why are you the bad black woman on there and stuff like that. You bitter because of your failed marriage. Some people are actually going on Tammy over there. And I was have to say, you don't know how somebody what somebody went through to make it this far. And why they are acting the way how they act. That's why. You know, you can't go on somebody for their past. You don't know what they've been through. You never walked in their shoes. And I would have never thought she would have went through this. She really went through rough times. And she was serious when she went through rough times. Like, we thought, you know, of course you went from being super duper rich. And then when your marriage ended, your funds ended and stuff like that, so then you went down the drain and you try to put yourself back up. But while going through the trials and temptations, she went through all that mess. And, you know, am I happy for her now coming out with it? You know, it's kind of showing her personality a little bit more. And, you know, kind of making people nod their heads and be like, okay, that's why she kind of acts angry all the time and she lashes out a lot, and she may not have the best manners, as in everybody going on her for drinking a Bud Light. I like Tammy for doing that. She's her at the end of the day. She's not trying to be bougie and be like Jennifer and drinking with her pinky up and stuff like that. She's not trying to do that. She's herself always. So anybody who is going through that, please call somebody and talk to somebody about it. Is just talk to somebody. Because you cannot keep that to yourself. You will forever regret that for the rest of your life. And that will forever be within you for the rest of your life. So why not tell somebody about it? Because think about it. If that person did that to you and you just let it go and you just keep that in you for the rest of your life, imagine what he's doing to everybody else or she's doing to everybody else. If you stop it now, then you could be preventing something that, or someone that will not be messing around with other girls or boys ever again. You know, you could put an end to something that could have been so severe. But on that note, I'm going to end this video. It's kind of long, sorry, but I was sick. And have a safe week. I'm going to try and come back with the next video. Basketball Wives coming on tomorrow, so I'll do my best to do it really soon as it airs off, so I can give you guys my opinion on it. Take Albert, take other things that will help you. Support Girl Scout cookies. I'm not a Girl Scout if anybody's asking. I don't got no children of Girl Scouts. I just love cookies because my name is Cookies. And that's my cookies for today. Bye.